Ryan is the ubiquitous social VR blogger that we all know and love. And Ari is one of the stars of Dr. Crumb's Adventure Lab, Dr. Crumb's Disobedient Pets. Thank you. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Yeah. And Carlos, so some people know everybody. Brian and Carlos know each other well. Carlos, this is Ari. I don't know if you guys have met at all. Carlos is a kind of veteran videographer in the social VR scene. He's probably the #1 multicam social VR streamer out there right now in terms of having the experience to stream pretty sophisticated multicam live events across all the different metaverse platforms. So between all of us here, we have a combined like 25 years of VR experiences. There are no VR noobs in this group right here at all. Everybody here has a ton of experience. Ryan was just saying that having spent so much time on so many different platforms that he can never keep his keyboard or his key controls straight from platform to platform, which I don't blame him.
For sure.
Occupational hazard, I'm afraid.
Very much so. Well, I just learned all the controls with the Vive controllers, and then my index controllers came in, so I had to relearn.
Totally. That way. That was for me a whole new learning curve to get. But I won't go back at this point.
Yes, the finger tracking works. The finger tracking works. I love it. I
just love not having to hold the Vive wand all the time. Like just being able to like open up my palm and let the grip stay on my hand. That's like the thing that I love the most, I think.
Oh, I love this. This is great. I can't wait to get the Vive facial tracker working and get an avatar set up. I am also signed up for that course that's being taught the second week of April on content creation. So I'm going to be spending a lot more time in NeosVR. You say Neos instead of Neos, right?
I do. Yeah, I say Neos. I think it is Neos. Yeah.
Okay, I think it is Neos too. And I must apologize. I have not been here for at least, 6 months, maybe longer. I did have a great guided tour with, Fruxius and everybody, Carol and everybody, and they were wonderful. They showed me all kinds of really cool stuff. So I'm a little familiar with the platform, but not as much as I would like to, Ari.
Yeah, well, likewise. I definitely have been spending my time in other content creation platforms in VR. Jason was the one that turned me on to Neos, but he gave me the bug, and now I bought this incredibly overpriced eye tracking headset, but I have to do it. Have to do it.
You've got eye tracking too. Oh my God!
Look at me. I'm checking you out. I invited Alex Colomb, but just because he's got a lot of experience with the facial tracker, especially tweaking some of the values, because right now I can get a little more control with my eyebrows, but there's still some like basic things he can't do. It can't like frown. I can't have mad eyebrows, which is pretty palette in your I have as an emotion. So
my mind is blown. I mean, I should tell you guys, I'm 57 now, right? When I started computer science in high school, we did programming on 80 character punch cards, okay?
Yeah.
And they were fed in a stack through a reader. And so to go from that to standing in front of an avatar whose mouth moves in real time and whose eyes move in real time is a trip. It's quite a trip, let me tell you. Yeah.
It really. I've been waiting for this for a long time. Not quite as long, but definitely definitely a while. I'm gonna just text Alex right now what I'm listening.
Yeah, do whatever you need to do. I'm just still trying to find my name up in the stars.
Are you here, Carlos?
I'm absolutely here.
Okay, just being still over there, that's all.
Sorry, Carlos.
No, that's fine.
I don't want to take up all the air, and I do tend to do that. The pandemic has made me a chatty Cathy. Every opportunity
You've always been a chatty Cathy, Ryan.
Yeah, all right, fine. Yeah, okay, fine. Let me give you a hug, maniac. It's the first hug I've had in a year.
I feel your pain, man. I feel your pain.
Oh, seriously, having to spend lockdown and isolation is... We've been in lockdown more or less constantly since early November, and I haven't had a hug in over a year now. So
no. Get over here. Get over here. I got
that
you.
Actually
I got
feels
you.
Like
it does.
hug.
It does, right?
My God, that is just so mind-blowing that it actually feels like a hug.
So what should we do with ourselves, folks? You want to do a little bit of world hopping? Do you want to go mess around with some eye tracking stuff at the Avatar?
I brought. Well, I have a Ready Player Me avatar that I brought just case you want to play with that. But yeah, whatever you guys want to do.
Let's go to the war room real quick, where it's
okay.
Jason.
Whatever we do, you need to explain to me slowly, step by step, how to do it, because it's been a while since I've been here.
So,
Carlos,
I just want to let you know. How do you pronounce your name? Ariel?
Ari.
Ari, I am streaming this to Periscope right now, and I would love if you would stand in front of me, because my eyeballs are the camera, and that you would demo and talk to the audience out there in whatever language you speak other than English. Do you speak any other languages?
Sí, bueno, puedo hablar español ahora.
Muy bien.
No sé, un poco más, no pude más chances a hablarla. Pero, ok. Hola, Regina. Esto es la tracker de la boca. Observa la lengua. Mwah, mwah.
You know, I don't speak Spanish, but even I can tell that's bad.
Me too. Hey, come on. It's been a long time, guys.
No, está bien.
I'm gonna go over
me parece muy bien.
I'm gonna go over to my home, and I'm gonna invite you guys over.
Okay.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Cool.
Sorry, I could tell.
No
I
worries.
speak French and German, so I can usually tell when someone's struggling with a second language.
Please tease me. It's been a long time. I lived in Spain, but it's definitely been many years since I've had the cause to speak Spanish.
I come from a German family, so I speak German, and I also live in Canada, and English and French are the two official languages of Canada. So, yeah.
Of course. I'm in Canada. Great VR.
Oh, are you in Canada too?
I've spent a lot of time up in Vancouver.
Okay. Yeah, Vancouver's lovely. I live in Winnipeg, in the center of the country.
Oh, wonderful. Well, you must know about Flipside XR, which is mostly who I've been working with, which is the content creation platform for VR.
I did not know that they were in Winnipeg.
They are Winnipeg based.
I met the whole team in OC6 in San Jose a year and a half ago.
Oh wow! Back when
really
they still had real conferences.
Yeah, and I have the program, but I haven't played with it. I know they came out with some new avatars, which are very hilarious. Are we ready?
All right, guys. I've got my world up and running. I'm gonna go over there, and I'm gonna send you guys an invite. You're gonna see a little pop up on your HUD, and you can just laser that pop up, or you can look for me in your contacts, and you can see that I sent you an invite.
Okay.
All right, Jason.
Okay. Yep. See you over there.
All right.
Jason and I have known each other for at least 2 years now. It's probably been at least 2 years. Yeah. I was one of the first. Actually, I'm the first person who actually was in a meta movie who wasn't one of his actors.
Yeah.
Cool. Is that in High Fidelity?
Yeah.
That was back in the High Fidelity days. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
The heist.
The heist. Yes, that's right.
Yeah. That's where I got cut my teeth doing the in-world recording with him and with Andrew.
Yeah. Andrew is still busy with other projects right now. Andrew used to be the producer for my show. I have a show on YouTube called the Metaverse Newscast. We only did 8 seasons of the first 8 episodes of the first season, and Carlos and I are now going to co-produce the second season once I get myself back on my feet again.
No, we've been chatting. We'll head over there now.
I haven't got the invite yet.
No, I haven't got the invite yet either.
That's so weird.
No,
I can just join you if you're over there, but
yeah, I'll open up the world. So look for me. I'll open up my world for a second. If I keep it open for too long, we'll get too popular.
What's it called?
Is it called WR? I see it.
WR. Yeah, WR.
There's 2 of them. Which one do I pick?
You can either one.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, I'm going there.
See you over there.
Going to.
Loading. Syncing initial world state. Woo! It says loading 159 of 1085.
Okay. Yeah, this is like my workshop, and I never clean it up, so it just gets messier and messier.
Where's
having a mad scientist laboratory is pretty cool.
Hey, Ari, have you figured out your rocket thrusters on that thing?
No. I mean, I know that I can turn on fly locomotion, but
no, I got something better for you. All right, so look at your wrist, your forearms. Let me see. Flip them over. Flip them over this way. Yeah. Okay. See that button there? Oops. Sorry, I didn't know I could touch that. All right. So you got two buttons. You got this is for customization. This is for customization of your avatar to make it look different.
Right.
And then this here. Let me come around behind you. So on the top there, those are your rocket thrusters, and you really want them both enabled so they're on both sides. Good. And
the bottom ones.
So that's a grappling hook. I think they're mutually exclusive. Now use your triggers potentially. Whip.
What?
There you go.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That is too cool.
That's a gear bell bot.
I can see why you chose this as a platform for meta movie.
Oh yeah, it's pretty cool.
I mean, this just leaves High Fidelity in the shade.
Right, a little bit. Let me get you here, Ryan. If you want to hop in, you're in H&D mode, right? So you can hop in one of those too if you want.
You mean hop into that avatar?
Yeah.
Okay, now how do I do that?
So laser it. Just laser it.
Okay, laser it. Okay.
Yeah,
oh, am I in it?
Yeah.
Is it me?
Yep.
Am I it? Oh my god, this is so freaking cool.
Yeah, the grappling hook. Just
Oh, and I see my old avatar. My old avatar is kind of standing there dead. Is that?
Yeah.
That is creepy as hell. Oh my god, this is too much fun. Have I sworn yet, accidentally?
Yeah,
I'm sure I will.
I'm not worried about it. It's not PG.
Whoa.
How do you do that? How do you do that?
Or Ari will show you.
Yeah, so I'm adjusting my colors now. So there's a button right here on the side of your forearm.
Yeah, okay. Do I just press
that? Yeah,
okay.
The top two will give you your arm thrusters, and then you pull the trigger and that to launch them.
Oh, okay. So let me
There you go.
arm thrusters trigger. Nope.
And then
that
you gotta
didn't
put your
work.
hands down. So put your palms down so they're facing the ground. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, it says
look at
host
your-
access. World is trying to access third-party host. Allow, deny. Allow?
I don't know what that is. Oh, just say allow. Yeah, I think it's fine. Make sure
It
your
says
palms.
target host is youtube.com. No reason provided.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, I'm going to deny it.
Okay.
Okay, so
So
I
look,
just...
so these things come out like that.
All right.
So you need to have your palms down.
Down. And then trigger... Ow! Oh my god, this is my new favorite thing! Now I just have to learn how to steer. This is the best antidepressant ever. Oh my god, that is so freaking cool.
That's awesome, right? So Ryan, that's why I wanted you to learn who Gearbell is, because she is really a prolific designer. She's one of these, you know how these VR designers, sometimes they're really good at VR modeling and others are really good at programming, and they're kind of like separate skills. She's one of these few people that can do both. She can model out an avatar like that, and then she can program all of the programming to do all this kind of crazy stuff. So
is this one of her avatars? Now your mouth is moving. Do you have the Vive facial tracker working?
I'm wearing it. It's right here.
Okay.
It's right here. Yeah.
But your eyes aren't tracking. You don't have a.
They should be.
The hell?
Oh, they are. They're actually moving. Yeah. Your eyelids are opening and closing. You're looking around. So you have a Vive Pro Eye with the Vive facial tracker. Okay. Wow.
And the
You're showing me these.
Yeah.
Change myself up.
Oh, I love this avatar. Now I just need to get the Vive facial tracker working soon. The fact that I can fly is just worth this alone. Freaking awesome.
Good fun.
Yeah, I need to learn how to steer. I'm not going to use it now, but afterwards, when I'm by myself, I'm going to play around a little bit, do exploring.
Yeah, Oops,
I love the smoke effects that you get from it. That is just, it's so great to be in a social VR platform that has particle effect.
Oh yeah.
Because Sansar is still waiting for particle effects. They use animated GIFs. It's not nearly the same.
What I do like about Sansar, though, is I think their avatar animations are much cleaner than the ones in Neos. I'm not really super happy with them.
Yeah, you're right. The mouth movements in particular on the avatars are quite good. I think that's actually, I don't know if it's patented, but it's unique to Sansar. So, yeah. So tell me a little bit about what's been going on with MetaMovie. I've been out of the loop for a little while.
Well, after Venice, we showed the first half of it at Venice in September,
Right.
And after that, I rewrote the ending to make it a little bit shorter and reconfigured some of the ideas that we're trying to explore for the ending. And now we are in full-blown working mode. We are, I think, maybe 2 months away from being completely done. The last couple of sets are being done. The last couple of avatars are being designed. We're rehearsing. And yeah, it's coming really, really like way beyond what I thought it was ever going to be.
That's wonderful news.
Yeah. So I think the plan is to run weekly performances, like one performance a week, I think, and we'll run them until people stop coming. We'll run them until we run out of audiences, and then we'll reboot.
I missed part 1. Is that important if I want to watch part 2?
We're just adding on to part 1, and we're gonna do part 1 and part 2 all as one. I mean,
that's good.
We only did part 1 because we were only halfway through it when they invited us to come show. So so it'll be, I think the full experience, it looks like it's going to be about an hour and 15 minutes or so, hour and 20 minutes maybe. It should be pretty intense.
Okay, I have a tangential question. The 4 symbols above your name, there's a crown, a blue circle, a flame, and the Patreon. I'm assuming the Patreon is that you're a Patreon supporter, and I have that over my head too. So what does the crown mean?
So the crown means I'm hosting. So anytime if you were hosting a world, you would have the crown. If Ari is hosting the world, it just is the way to let you know who's like running the world on their computer at the moment.
Okay. And the blue circle?
The blue circle is the pro badge. I pay, so in addition to supporting them via Patreon, I also, they have an additional license that they ask you to pay if you are using the platform in a commercial way. So not many of us have that badge because not many of us are using it for commercial purposes, but that's the pro badge. And then the fire badge, I think you have it as well. And you have it as well, and I have it as well, and that is that's an indicator of the year that we started supporting or the year that we signed up. The first one, actually, look at Cell. See the spark? This is really early. That's a 2018. You must have come over here. Probably when the two of us came over after High Fidelity died, I think you got that, and for some reason I didn't get that badge. So
the fur moved when you patted his chest. That was the coolest thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, you were making a blue glow on him. I am
too easily entertained by this, people. I have been in lockdown since November.
Some emissive light coming off her face. Yeah, that's cool.
I haven't seen one of the avatars. It's great.
Yeah. Oh my god, this is the best thing that could have happened to me today. All right.
Let's see. What else can we find?
That felt good, right?
Did it?
Yeah. Just don't get in the private parts.
This is like VR chat. Everyone pats everyone else's head. It's kind of like
What I can tell, you don't have to worry about that, man. Nothing going on then. Maybe it's internal. I don't know. I don't know furry anatomy. I apologize.
All right. Here's a cool motorcycle. Somebody wants to take a ride.
How do I just click it or?
Yeah, I think so. Be careful if you get
anchor.
There you go.
Whoa!
Are you shooting this?
I hope you're getting this.
I am.
Carlos go?
I am.
Okay.
I've got it.
Oh shit! No! Don't run me over, dude.
How do you speed up?
I just got to mess around. Here, I'll spawn another one.
Pull the trigger.
Oh!
I think he's so good at that. I love his laugh, man.
It's contagious.
This is like the second best thing ever after the
Harry, what part of the country are you in?
All right, I'll come back.
Oh, my triggers are all... Oh, I haven't mastered it yet.
Right trigger is forward.
Just
I
the
am
right
going to be
trigger
so
is
VR
backwards.
sick after this, and
Yeah,
it's so going to be worth it.
Ryan. Be careful. This stuff can get you really sick.
Yeah, I know. Now, how do I get off of this thing?
Push your. You're on. What controller do you have?
I'm on a Valve Index, so I have
Push your right. Put your right thumb joystick. Push it down.
right thumb joystick push. Oh, I'm off,
Yeah.
I'm off. That was fun.
Also, that's also a another gear bell invention.
Okay.
Yeah, it's easy to get sick in these bad boys, though.
So can I buy that on the marketplace? Is there a marketplace here?
There isn't yet, but the thing about Gear Bell is that she makes all this stuff and just fucking gives it away. That's why I'm a big fan of hers, because she just gives. She's an incredible creator, and the things that she gives away to this community are insane. But they are working on their store, but they've got to get the digital protection system in first.
They don't have that yet. Okay.
No, they're working on it, but they don't have it yet.
I know how it is. I know.
Yeah,
I was on Sansar. I was part of the Sansar beta for like almost 3 years. I know how it goes.
Yeah, and it's a pretty small team, right? So, oh boy, oh gosh,
That's different.
I do not want to be in this anymore. Oh shit. Oh no, that was awful.
How did you resize your avatar?
I don't know. I'm going to respawn. Hold on before I barf.
You're shooting all kinds of weird...
I know. I just want to respawn.
Oh, it's because you're supposed to... Like you're going fast. That's awesome.
So, Carlos, you've been here since 2018? Really?
Yeah.
I think I've been here since 2019, or maybe 2020. I'm not sure.
I think I told you about this whirl at one time.
You did.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
I learned about it from you first.
I think so. I don't recall.
This one's always amusing as well. Look at this guy.
It's a corgi? A corgi?
Oh, that is the cutest little corgi.
Oh, yeah.
And look at this man. So he follows you around, first of all. He's going to follow you around wherever you go. And you can pet him. It's...
Oh my god, I have to pet the corgi.
And you can ride the corgi too.
Nice boy. Nice boy. Okay, I'm getting all my socialization needs met through social VR.
Good,
How cool is that?
Good.
Do you know how long it's been since I've been in the same room as a dog?
Good boy. Good puppy. Good puppy. Be nice. Be nice. There you go. Good boy.
Is this something that Gear Bell did too?
Yeah, these are all gear bells.
Boy.
She made this too, I think. No,
This is for us.
Yeehaw! God. This is going to be my preferred means of transport from now on. All I need is a Queen Elizabeth II avatar and I would be set.
So, Jason, you bought 6 of these trackers for your actors?
Yeah.
Are they the old ones or the new ones? The new Tundra ones?
They're
Oh no! He was talking about the face trackers. I got them. I got one for each one of the cast members.
Cool.
Yeah.
I was talking about the body
Oh, the
trackers.
Tundras. Yeah, I haven't done the Tundra trackers yet.
they're 130
'Cause they're
bucks.
cheaper.
130 bucks a pop, aren't they?
Well, if you buy 7 or 5, it's cheaper than the original Vive trackers now.
Those are
If you
100.
buy them in bulk, it's cheaper.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why I'm wasting neurons on this information since I'm still doing seated VR, but one day I will have body trackers.
Where is that avatar? Oh, it's all alphabetical? God. Oh, but I did change it. Okay.
You're wearing it. You're wearing it.
No, I'm looking for my Ready Player Me avatar that I downloaded.
Okay. Hey, Carlos, do you want me to show you how to favorite that so you don't end up in your invisible next time we go world hopping?
I don't.
It's amazing.
I don't mind
I can
invisible.
see you
I'll just
scrolling
be
through and
be
looking
aware
at
of that and just
everything.
switch every time.
Sure.
Yeah.
But thanks.
Okay. Yep, no problem.
Avatar. Oh, it's RPM. That's right. I saved it RPM out. There it is. Will it spawn if I download it? 3D scan, point cloud. Oh, God. Raw file. 3D model. Right? Add model, point cloud, vertex colored model, advanced settings, raw file.
Eric, what part of the United States are you in?
Hey. Got my avatar. That's so great.
It actually interacts with the avatars. That's hilarious.
Oh,
Yeah, you got to be careful because if it scoops you up, it can be a little bit unpleasant. I don't want to scoop anybody.
Yeah, that's fine.
Could be really difficult, but it's.
I'm quite enjoying the demonstration. Now all we need is editable terrain. Sansar had that, and then they had to take it out. Too processor heavy. God, it's hard to believe that was 2017. That's like over 4 years ago now.
High fidelity was such a heartbreaker.
I know it was. I was heartbroken when they finally closed. However, you do know that they've got 2 successor platforms they're working on right now.
Ouch!
Sorry.
Oh, that hurt.
Sorry.
Yeah, the other one is called Vercadia. It's like Tivoli Cloud VR. They're based on the original open source code.
Amazing.
So the seeds that Philip Rosedale planted will grow trees. It's just going to take a bit of time.
Sure.
Carlos, are you still on Periscope?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
No secrets.
Yeah. Oh, sure. Give some secrets. Make it interesting.
Oh, well. The only secret I know is how much they spent on Sansar, because that was released in a document that's attached to one of the Wookiee executives' profiles.
My God, really?
Yeah, $75 million. Linden Labs spent $75 million on Sansar.
Wow.
God.
I have not even written about that in the blog. I've kept that to myself.
How about the $1 billion valuation of Rec Room? Holy crap.
I know, eh? And
That's
the one
a big
for
deal.
Roblox, like, what is it,
Yeah.
48 billion or something for Roblox?
That's insane.
The metaverse is having a moment, and as I like to say, a rising tide lifts all boats, so you can expect greater interest in Neos, especially when people realize the cool stuff that you can do here. However, I have learned that my limitations as a blogger are I wrote about Sansar endlessly for 3 years, and it still did not help bring people to the platform. So if I write about Neos for 3 years, I don't think it's going to bring people to the platform. So I have limitations in terms of what I can do.
People will do what they want to do.
Exactly. And they're all going to go to Oculus now.
God, I hope not.
I hope not. I really don't.
Come on, where's my hand? Get my hand back. I really love the index controllers, but occasionally they lose.
Yeah, they do kind of get weird, don't they?
I have the same problem too. Yep.
I've also heard that they sometimes break down a little more often than they should.
That is also what I've heard.
A lot of people complain about the joystick drift.
Yes, I've noticed that too. Not here, but in another social VR platform I use.
On the Discord, on the Neos Discord, it's like all about the RMAing your indexes. So, but,
well, I also feel like for gaming, if you're doing like if you're really doing Half-Life Alyx or any other like games where you're really moving your hands a lot, they're not tougher. I mean, the Vive wands are funky, but they're tough. And I feel like
the Vive wands are indestructible compared to these, especially the joystick.
Yeah,
the joystick feels really fragile.
I've heard that these are fragile and they do tend to break. So I've already kind of mentally factored in that I may need to get replacements at some point.
I've heard they're quite good with the RMA though.
Well, I bought them specifically for performing, so I'm not going to do any gaming with these. I bought this whole rig just so I could figure out how to actually perform with an avatar, because I've been waiting 6 years to actually get my hands on. So I'm going to go back to Vive if I'm doing any games or anything like that. Although I have not tried Boneworks yet. Very excited.
Got me a little bit sick.
Oh, yeah?
The physics on it. For me, I can take a lot of VR, but some of the smooth motion stuff is like, ugh. Ooh.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Snap turn is easier if you're prone to VR sickness. Yeah, I actually can spend about an hour and a half to 2 hours. When Andrew and I were working on the Metaverse newscast, we would tape for about 2 to 2.5 hours, and then I would get really cranky. And Carlos knows. Carlos has seen me when I'm at my really crankiest, so it is not pretty. Trust me. Yeah. But I did get really sick in VR chat one time when they had the virtual market and Jin was leading a tour. I got super VR headset sick and I had to take it off after an hour. So
was it just low frame rate?
It felt like I don't know what it was. It was like we were all running around and scampering around, and that probably had a lot to do with it. Yeah. But I just felt like the inside of my brain was going to melt and I had to get out. So, and that hasn't happened to me for a long, long time, let me tell you. So, but
something about the VR chat locomotion is weird to me. Like it's like it's a slide or something that and it feels like every time I push my joystick, I slide a little bit farther than I thought I was going to, and it's like I can't quite find my groove over there.
I think VR chat's going to face a significant hurdle when they try to implement an in-world currency and an in-world marketplace for user-generated content, because everyone has got ripped avatars. Everyone expects everything for free. I think they're going to be facing some significant hurdles and pushback from some of their user base. The ones who got attracted with the PewDiePie and all the other live streamers, which hasn't happened here yet, but it might.
It could.
Yeah, they've really taken over VR chat. I've got Alex, and is this a private world? Can I invite him here?
Yeah, go ahead. Invite him in.
I don't have that option.
Hold on. Let me. What's his username?
Ibrews. IBREWS.
Yeah.
I follow him on Twitter. I think.
All right. Let him. Just tell him. Well, anyway, hopefully he'll get my. Oh, I can invite him here too. All right, I just invited him.
Great.
You know the Ari, that little red dot at the bottom of the chat is a voice recorder, just in case, so you know.
I can send him a voice message. I just
sometimes it's a little bit
Twitter message.
It's a little bit convenient to just go like.
Well, sure, unless somebody doesn't know where to find it. I don't know how versed he is just yet.
Well, you know, Jason, before we met up, I was sending you messages on Discord, and I was looking through I've got a rather small nose, so I'm looking through the nose piece on my VR headset and typing away while I still have the Knuckles controllers on. It was hilarious. When you go back to your Discord, you'll see what the result was. It looks like I'm drunk.
I can't put it on, but I can make a weird little dance.
It's a did you have these avatars created for your meta movie thing?
Yeah, this is all. Do you know Ultranique, don't you? From High Fidelity days?
Yeah, I do know Ultranique. Yeah,
he did all the stuff. Yeah.
Oh,
not
cool.
this one though. These ones are. This is a Ready Player Me avatar.
Not that one. Not that one. No, not that one. No.
Because even the Ready Player Me avatars look really good when you look at them up close.
They're not bad. I mean, for a free avatar.
For a free avatar, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I've been doing a theater festival using.
Very successful. Sorry.
Yeah, that's great. Well, they work in Mozilla hubs, which has been really good. So they work very low poly. So we've been using Ready Player Me avatars. In a theater festival we've been doing with just the head and the face. But
look, I'm doing interpretive dance.
Very nice.
Oh my god, this is too hilarious.
So how do I put this one on?
You should just be. Oh, we have to equip it. You haven't made this into an avatar yet. It's just a blah, right? So we're gonna do this. I'm going to show you so that you can do this yourself the next time. Or you know what? I'll just talk you through it because it's really easy. So open up your dash. Okay. And go to your home tab. Just a FYI, he's it looks like iBruce is offline. Yeah, Alex, sorry, blanked on.
Oh no,
he's offline. Maybe he got sick of waiting.
oh he's using VR desktop, but it crashed, so he's starting.
Okay. All right. So you're in your home tab, right? Home tab, and you're going to look for Avatar Creator on the far right.
Oh yeah, this whole thing. I have looked up this process. Right,
Yeah,
and I gotta.
It's straightforward. You're just going to laser that. Let's bring this guy down here a little bit. Why can't you come down? Can he not come down? Why is he up there? Okay, that's fine. You can just go into like fly mode if you want, not to go up there. Basically, what you want to do, I don't want to do it for you because I just want to show you so that you can do it for yourself next time. You're basically going to take this headset and you're going to physically put it on the model. Yeah, good. That's it.
See this.
It doesn't have to be perfect either.
Or do eyeballs need to be lined up?
Yeah, somewhat, but yeah, that's pretty good. I would do.
Carlos, when you have the
take a look at this.
periscope
Come up
up
here real quick in your fly
and
mode.
saved, I want a link to it so I can put a blog post up about this. I want to write about this for the blog.
See how the
They're killing Periscope.
Can you do that?
They're killing Periscope today.
Kind of like
Today's the last day. That's too bad. Oh, wow.
But I have a recording of this. We could post it
now
on
with the hands.
YouTube and then share that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd love to get a recording.
I would
of this.
love to see I would love to have this on YouTube, Carlos. So if you can make it happen, that will be wonderful because then I can put it in blog post and people can actually see me flying around and see what Ari's doing in terms of how easy it is to set up your avatar.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good. I'll do it after we finish.
It happens to be that those
it doesn't have to be today or
the
tomorrow
hands right now
or even
are
this
using
week,
symmetry,
but
and it's making
sometime.
it
I'll take
a
care
little
of it.
bit more difficult for
Thank
you
you.
because
You're welcome.
the way the avatar is. So deselect use symmetry with your laser, good. And now you can go mess with that left hand and it won't do anything with the right hand. Yep, good. And again, it doesn't have to be super perfect. It's fine. Look at your right hand, make sure that's good too. Okay. Now, there's one other thing in here too. Show tool anchors. Try that one next. Tool anchors are whenever you equip a tool tip here, like the developer tool tip or anything like that, they spawn out right in front of your like ring finger and middle finger in here, which is kind of where you want them to. So now that you're seeing them, it's kind of hard to see. Come over here real quick. There's two things going on in this avatar. One is this ball. This is like the grip target, and that wants to be like somewhere like that. And then this here is the tool tip, and that wants to be out there like that. So just do that on the other hand. That ball is just like sitting like you're holding a ball in your hand. So more of your palm. There you go. Yeah, and halfway through. So some of it make it go above the top of the hand a little bit too.
So glad that you're here to walk me.
No problem. This is, this is how everybody learns. So it wants to go like that. There you go. Perfect. And then grab that tool tip and stick it right out there. Good. Yep. Okay. Okay. Now you don't need to deal with volume meter or eyes. It's going to set up the eyes automatically. And that's you. Okay. And you want it to set up face tracking. This will give it. It'll give it the best face tracking that it can, based on what Ready Player Me gives to Neos and what Neos tries to do with it. Good.
Okay.
You can always redo this too if you're not happy with it. You can always come back in and redo it. Okay. Hold on. Protect avatar is good if you don't want people to be able to copy it. Okay, set up face tracking, set up eyes. I don't know the volume meter. I've never done that. And then all of this stuff down here, forward, up, right. These are like fine tube controls if you think that you need to be fussy with it. And then create.
We're broadcasting. It's just.
Yeah. Boom. Okay, and now you should be able to wear it. There you go.
All right, check me out. Ooh, the wrists are a little weird. Here we go.
That's not creepy. That's not creepy at all.
Creepy at all?
No. Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, that thing's going to need a little work. So,
hello, nightmare material.
We could fix this.
Hello.
We could fix.
I'm freaking out.
Yeah, you are actually.
No
What's
big
funny
deal.
is-
Oh,
It's
I'm
funny
getting a
is that
stitch
the
in my
excuse
side
me for
from
being so
laughing
close,
so
but
hard.
I wanted to see how good the face tracking is doing. Can you talk for a
Sure.
sec?
I can talk for a sec. I can be your nightmare fuel all day if you want. I mean,
Well, you know what? From the neck up, you're perfectly lovely. From here, it's a little bit hoary still.
my knees are a little bit backwards.
Are you wearing any type of trackers?
I'm wearing hips and feet.
Ah, oh God. Okay, that's a little bit more of a deal. Okay. So next thing we need to do is spawn out the full body avatar calibrator. It's on your home dash.
I don't want to take up the whole session.
No,
Okay.
you go right
Just
ahead.
switch back.
No,
I'm finding this
this is
very
cool.
instructive.
That's why we came
This is
in.
so cool.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
why
we're just
we're
hanging
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just finding this just mind-blowingly cool.
All right. So,
Creepy,
what's
creepy
the
as hell, but cool.
So there's a couple of different adjustments. I think what we want to do is on the home tab, under that avatar creator that you already did, pull out the full body
right? Avatar calibrator.
Here's eyebrows.
Yeah.
One sec. So
Okay, great. So I do need to. I just need to calibrate here. My hips are a little off. Can you see this little bone?
Your
skeleton guy?
shoulders are what are really off. Like they need to be higher or something.
Yeah, they like hunch. You're
Yeah,
not the
very
right height.
very hunchback of Notre Dame.
So try running your T-pose calibration. And so you're going
Well,
to...
it's weirdly my avatar is now following my T-pose here.
Your knees are still bent though for some reason.
Line yourself with the red body overlay and press both triggers to confirm.
Right. I definitely am smaller. That's the thing, is it didn't take my real height before, so I've always been smaller than calibrator looks. Oh, jeez. Where am I? Boom. Boom. Get my fake legs out of the way. I'm got my real legs lined up. Okay, there we go. Ba-ba, ba. And back. Very T-pose.
Yeah, and you're hunched again.
I think it's because of this
Try
height
changing the
thing.
height.
How's that?
Where is eyebrows? I'm gonna go see if I can.
Okay, boom, here we go. Can you see the outline that I'm trying to match up with?
Yes, I am. Oh, yes, that's much better. You're still hunched at the
Is it
shoulders,
now?
though. So, yeah, I mean, okay, maybe not. 180
gonna freak out a
centimeters,
little.
170 centimeters. I don't know.
I'm at 160 centimeters right now, and my height is supposed to be. I'm gonna go.
I would try 170 and see if that works.
You think I should be taller?
Yeah, because your shoulders
Really?
your shoulders are hunched so that they're too low.
I thought that would be because my height was too high.
No, I think it's because you're too short.
Okay.
I
So wait,
don't know. You still got the hunchback though.
try this.
Yeah, try smaller. Oh, wait, that was in the right direction.
Great. Well, now
40.
you can see. Yeah. Well, no. Look
Try
at my
one-
heels though, because
Oh,
my
you're
heels
up-
are
you're-
off the
you're on
ground.
tip-
That means I'm
yeah,
a little.
you're-
That means I'm just a touch short. So I'm gonna try 155, and I think that's.
Yeah, try that.
the-
Yeah. This reminds me of doing the same thing at Sansar. You have to pick the right VR chat. VR chat was the one where it's really picky about your height. If you're too high, you're on tiptoe all the time.
Close. I don't know why 160 wouldn't do it.
158.
It's at 157.
158. How's that? 159.
Yeah, 159. Weird that 160 was. Okay, fine. Tuning it. Here we go. Looks about right. Well, still
Actually,
I'm down.
I think I think the big problem seems to be that no matter what you do, you still have a kind of a hunched back and your shoulders are kind of stooped forward.
Well, I also noticed that sometimes it'll just track where I am correctly. Oh, it has this like symbol of a tracker on my chest, but I'm not using it. Also, my hips are a little bit forward. Okay, well, I'm going to try the calibration.
Oh, whatever you did, it just straightened you right up in the upper half of your body.
I don't know why this avatar is floating. That's not helpful. Come on now, buddy.
Do you have to set the things for the feet, or are you doing that right now?
Oh, I have to start. My feet were way off, I think. Okay. All right, I can kind of see what I'm doing now. All right, we're so close.
This is so cool.
Close. Good. I'm glad you guys aren't totally...
No, this is not boring. This is fascinating.
Okay, I think also my hips were forward. So if I push hard, I'm a physical theater actor. I should be able to do this, but it's difficult to do. Okay, here we go. And hips there, hands here, and here, very hard. Boom. Okay, where are we now? Oh, look at that. Still got that hunch, right?
Yeah, you're still hunched. Your chest is forward and your shoulders are leaning forward.
All right, I just invited Alex. He's coming in right now.
Great.
Nice.
This is just fascinating.
All up. Woohoo!
Right.
Everybody! Alex
Hi,
Coulomb is
Alex.
here.
Hello, hello.
Does everybody know each
Long
other?
time no chat.
That's right. Yeah,
Hey,
I
Alex.
saw Ryan in VR chat the other day, and Ari I see all the time.
Yeah.
I
I was
do you
on
know
Wednesday
Carlos?
night, I think.
Yeah.
Have you guys is
I'm gonna
Carlos
be
too?
there
Yeah.
Wednesday
Yeah,
night.
we do.
That's right.
We know each other.
Yeah. Okay, so this is Carlos. Carlos,
hey,
Alex,
Carlos.
you guys
Hi.
know
Oh,
each
yeah.
other.
Hi,
Yep.
Alex.
Also from VR chat. Yep.
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 Come on.
So we're just
Come on.
hanging out. We're all excitedly testing our face trackers, and
We're watching Ari try to rig this Ready Player Me avatar to himself. It's fascinating.
Oh, to the face tracker?
No,
he's
he's
just trying
already
to
got
get his
that
juice in
working.
place.
It's the body he's having problems
Oh.
with.
Yeah.
He's got a Vive Pro Eye with a Vive facial tracker, and it
That's
works
right.
perfectly.
Play with your hips a little. Play with this guy here. I don't want to mess with you
yeah.
while you're wearing it, but try
Oh, you're right.
dropping
I
those
should
hips
Bring
down a
your
little
hips. Maybe if you
Yeah.
bring your hips down, it'll help your shoulders.
Yeah, there you go.
You are looking better though.
Yeah, this is a classic problem. This hip displacement issue with the hip tracker. It's always fussy.
Does
need
it
a
work better when
chiropractor.
What do you need one on each side of your hips?
There's a lot of complaints in Neos about the way the hip tracker works, and I don't speak hip tracker language
Okay.
enough to be able to tell you exactly what the issue is. I mean, you see the really pro full body dancers know how to completely articulate their trackers really well, but from what I can tell, it's a little bit kind of art and science. There's a little
Yeah.
bit of voodoo in there as well in
I
terms
hear
of
ya.
just calibrating each one of these little points and getting it to work.
Well, dancers are also very body conscious and very body aware of what they need to adjust, and so I
feel like
wouldn't
it's
be
almost like-
surprised.
Yeah, I feel like it's almost like time to start thinking about that third or fourth lighthouse too when you start getting into the body tracking, which I haven't
Yeah.
bothered to do.
Okay, guys, I really hate to do this to you, but
Oh,
I
you
am
gotta go?
starting to feel VR sick, so I am going to have to
All
go.
right.
But thank you. Give me a hug.
Hi. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Okay,
Be
bye.
good. Be safe.
Ari,
Okay.
it's nice to meet you.
All right.
Good to see you
Good to
again.
see you,
Ryan.
Hi,
Good to see you,
Bruce. Carlos, I'll see you tonight at 8 p.m. our time.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Ryan.
Thank you for coming.
Okay, now I got to figure out how to log out of here. Hang on a sec.
Look at open up your dash, Ryan. Open up your dash.
And then exit.
Exit. Yeah.
Exit and discard.
Exit and
or
discard homes. Yeah.
Exit
Discard.
and
Discard. Yeah. Oh, that guy makes me laugh.
How you doing, Alex? Welcome.
Oh, we lost Alex?
Thanks.
Oh, there he is.
No,
Okay.
I
Okay.
couldn't
I know
figure out how to mute here, so I mute on my headset.
Okay. Yeah.
Ari, where
You're getting
So
there.
do you have your
I've been playing around.
tracker on your midsection?
Now
He's
it's
got it
really
right.
low. But if I put it up,
It looks.
my whole body around all weird.
It's underneath your crotch.
It is. Agreed. I'll just save this one and go back. I want to show Alex the whole face tracking deal. Alex, you don't have the Pro Eye, do you?
No, I do have the Pro Eye. I got the Pro Eye and a bunch of trackers. The whole works.
Excellent. Have you done full tracking in Neos yet?
No, in fact, the last time I was in Neos was actually for MetaMovie back in Venice. So it's been a while.
Yeah, I'm going to download that one for now. I'm going to go back to my old one because I can maybe do some of this work on my own. There we go. Yeah. So where have you been using the rock run with climbing, physical but very grabby? That means where have you been using face tracking? Because I'd love to use it somewhere else besides Neos, but haven't found a lot of places.
Right, I've only been using the SDKs in Unity and Unreal Engine so far.
Gotcha. Well,
Carlos, what are you guys doing tonight?
We're doing the
No, you look fine.
XR Social Club at.
Oh yeah, I keep missing that, man. Fuck.
It's 9 o'clock.
Wednesday night. It's every Wednesday night. Every Wednesday night. Yeah, I know.
It's 9 o'clock your time.
Yeah.
It's for 1 hour.
First time we're trying a new host.
Yeah,
Oh.
Ruben.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is that from everybody you know or whatever his new
Christina
thing is called?
Christina Heller, XR Social Club.
Right. Not Ruben Steiger.
No, Acevedo.
Okay. Oh,
Who?
gotcha.
Ruben
Ruben
Acevedo.
Acevedo?
Yeah,
Oh, that's fine. That's funny. I know somebody. I'm good friends with another Acevedo,
he's
but not Ruben.
he's out of San Antonio.
You work on BCVR?
No,
Okay. Different Ruben then. How's my hunching? Am I still hunching? Or
No,
do
it's
I look like
fine.
I'm the
Yeah,
right
it's,
height?
no,
Okay,
yeah,
good.
it's fine. Yeah, this one is
spot on.
it's a little bit weird. Yeah, a little bit weird. It's not bad.
And Alex is
Oh.
gone.
Yep.
Crashed.
Ari, I didn't realize you had the full tracking system on. I would love to go over to that yellow wall behind you, and then you just give us a little demo with your feet, and then I zoom in on your face.
Sure.
And then talk about what you're doing to the public.
Absolutely. Hello, ladies and gentlemen of Periscope. My name is Ari Tar. I'm a VR actor and performer. And I have recently just purchased the full face tracking system for Neos for acting in VR. And I also right now currently working with foot hip trackers. There's some smoothing you can do. You can see they're a little jittery in Neos. It has some options to smooth those up, which I'll probably adjust. See the hips actually move quite smoothly. And then there's no chest tracker, unfortunately, but I do feel like the compensation for Neos is pretty. And then I've got the index controllers for finger tracking and then full tracking on my face. So you can see as I'm moving side to side, I'm looking at you, smiling. It even has tongue tracking, which people seem to find very interesting, but more finding the subtle differences between when I close my eyes has been really, really great. Unfortunately, I think we really still need to work with some of the different sliders on the eyes, because right now I don't have angry eyebrows. I'm making angry eyebrows. You can see the avatar face is not reflecting that. But besides that, most everything else is working well. I did some tweaking so I could have individual control over the eyebrows, which I really have to work them, and it only gets a kind of a small movement, but at least that's something. And there's still some work to be done with this, but overall, the fact that I can have an expressive, fully animated avatar inside of a metaverse is blowing my mind. Waiting 6 years for this, so it's really, really good to hear actually talking to you.
Nice. Very good. Thank you. Perfect.
Looks great. Looks excellent. Well done, Ari.
Well done.
Thank you. Would love to get your thoughts on some of the sliders for the face too, to see if I can get a little more activation for eyebrows, because that's the main problem I have with the.
Yeah, but can you do like a left eyebrow, right eyebrow kind of thing?
I worked on some of the sliders.
Yeah,
I've been working
yeah.
in Neos the last couple of days, so yeah,
I see
can
that.
get articulation. I just can't get I can't make mad eyebrows.
Right.
Completely lacking. Doing that now, and it does not reflect
I think it's
that,
just
so.
about overdriving those values. I think that's what I can tell.
Yeah, there's a frown value which should work it. I did watch Frooks in his live feed. There's also some open eye values that can be connected to the eyebrows. So it's only been out for less than a week, right, or a week. So there's still a lot of work that I think can be done with it. Would love anyone who has any thoughts, help me out, because I'd love to make some content and try to fine tune these, what it takes to be a fully expressive avatar. I would love if this, with a low poly avatar with full tracking face and body, could be seen on a mobile headset like the Quest. Yep. And so that full body and face tracking should be democratized and be visible on an affordable headset. That would, I think, really show the utility. Not that Neos is wonderful, but it's a smaller community of people that are able to access all this amazing stuff.
These are all of his lens shapes that are actively driven right now.
Right.
Ari, I was talking to Leslie earlier today with Flipside. Do you know if they have any plans to integrate the facial tracker?
They are working on it now, yes. I'm talking with Lux, their CTO.
Perfect. I was also going to say, though, just in terms of like angry eyebrows and all that fun stuff, do you think there might be an opportunity in one of these platforms to even just have a slider or something tied to maybe like the joystick? Like I think I've seen in Facebook Horizons and a couple other platforms, just a little bit of puppeteering to say like,
oh, they have tons of that.
Make me sad, all that. Yeah.
That's super popular here.
To do with the mouth. Yeah. So I could connect the angry eyebrow animation to a frown. So if I made a mad mouth, I could make it so that would trigger the angry eyebrow.
Right.
But right now, you can't see that. So I wouldn't get this expression ever. I couldn't get a angry mouth with normal eyebrows. I don't know exactly where that facial expression would be appropriate, or like oh yikes, oh I don't know, that fashion choice, I don't know guys, yikes. Right. Maybe I wouldn't have that anymore, but I guess it was kind of like a fear and anger combined facial response. But I saw some interesting like furry style avatars that had full they didn't have eye tracking, but they had eye animations tied completely to their mouths. They would make a frown and their ears would fall in that, and that was a pretty.
Yeah, here's another. This one is also set up for face tracking.
Right, I haven't tried that guy on yet.
Whoa!
Whoa! Oh, look at
that! It's very, very over the top.
Only a little terrifying. Oh, don't bite my hand! Don't bite it! Ah! Oh! He's so many sharp teeth. Ow.
Wow. Yeah, see that gets me really excited, because now we're getting into a lot of stylization of how to use the facial tracker in exaggerated ways. That's cool. I like that a lot.
You can get that angry expression there, Jason. I just saw it.
Yeah, this one has got some really kind of overdriven expressions.
So they're like amped up.
Yeah, well, Ultranique, basically, my avatar designer is basically just going through the process of looking at all the documentation, looking at all the tutorials, and then just taking his time and going through every single face shape one by one and kind of making his own. He's basically not super. I think he had a similar reaction to yours, which is like, all right, here's the base set and here's what I really want to do. And now it's just a question of one by one going through each face shape, playing around with the sliders, seeing what he likes, and then locking it in and repeating that for all, I guess, 38 shapes that there's available. So a little bit tedious, but yeah.
Here's a crazy question. Could the facial tracker be used to puppet more than just a face? Like, could you make it so, for example, every time you open your mouth, that like makes you step forward or something like that?
Well, they've already got it tied in with Logix so that you can program, as Ari was saying, you can basically use Logix to program a connection between the facial action and anything else. So
Perfect.
Flukes was showing one. It was somebody who was laughing, and as they were laughing, little hearts were streaming out of them. So I think, I feel like, at least I can't speak for any other platform, but in Neos, Logix is so powerful that anything, if you can imagine it, it can be done pretty much. Like I have not seen a lot of limitations here, which is pretty cool, pretty exciting.
You may have seen the Shenye example where he's like a frog monster and he's shooting his tongue out at helicopters, right?
Right. Yes.
I feel like you could do like how often do you use the tongue, but there's fully tracked blend shapes through your tongue? I do feel like you could have all kinds of controls with your tongue that no one would be able to see if you wanted to.
Well, Fritz was already demonstrating that. He was demonstrating that exact kind of frog snap, basically. So you could basically stand like at our distance, and I could lick your nose, for shits and giggles, which would be kind of fun.
Yeah.
Not that I would ever do that without your permission, but I could.
Right.
Could be
Keep
done
everything
now.
consensual.
Yeah.
Very kind of you. Feel very safe in your world.
Yeah, that's good, man.
Yeah, well, I'm really excited you just brought up Flipside because that's what I'm looking for as a professional platform that could, see this potentially on a mobile headset and be able to perform. Basically, something that's tailored for performers. I feel like in the future, this should be the rig for performers, which is HTC VR setup with full body and face using Vive. And probably the X controllers, and then an audience on a mobile headset, and that's. I feel like for the next wave of media, that should be the setup. I'd love if there was a pool of performers that had this tech that would actually start experimenting.
Well, I hope we get to body
that's what
tracking
Neos
without
is doing.
the trackers, man. I hope somebody figures out a really good, Connect style, low cost, effective. Because I hate putting on those fucking trackers, man. It's such a pain in the ass. It just feels like I spend an hour putting them on and calibrating them for like 2 hours worth of play or fun. So
it's a pain.
We'll see. Yeah, it is pain.
I wish one of the body tracking suits could be, sub $1,000.
Totally. Whatever happened to Holo? I remember Holo's suit was on fire last year. I remember reaching out to them and then they just kind of died. Yeah, like whatever happened to those guys? Because their suit was actually not that expensive.
I've got a question. Can you not have a pair of overalls and then have them pouches built so that you could put the trackers inside?
Well, the trackers need to stay visible, right?
Yeah. They need to be seen by the lighthouses. And apparently it's quite fussy. Like the difference between putting the foot tracker on the top of your foot and like on the toes of your foot or like on the ankle of your foot, those little tiny differences seem to make quite a big difference. So
you would.
Yeah, I have a separate pair of shoes. I just keep them on all the time, so they're always.
Yeah, I had that on my slippers for a while.
So you basically would need some heavy duty industrial Velcro that you could position them according to the piece that you're performing in.
Well, they have them already, right? They're little straps, basically. They're Velcro straps.
No, but on the overalls.
Oh, on your overall design.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, for the hips, there's a belt, and there's from the high fidelity days. They gave me a chest strap that I could like put the chest one on like Iron Man. But if I could choose a hill to die on for a second, I'm noticing that. For VR chat, the standard is feet and hips, and that's the ones you get to choose. And sometimes, like with Flipside, sometimes things come anchored in the chest, but really hips and feet are the standard. And what I think you lose there is breathing. And I think it's this really subconscious feeling that avatars are kind of dead and static because you're not. Even though it's a very subtle thing, I don't think you realize it on a conscious level. I think subconsciously it's
pulsating.
It's more uncomfortable that you can't see when somebody is breathing because you don't have. It's a small movement, and hips obviously are less awkward because you're not losing tracking and doing all of these awkward, scary, uncanny valley positions. But I feel like that's the next thing that has to be incorporated, and that's what social VR is missing.
Well, a couple things with breath. One that occurs to me is that obviously, if there's obvious sounds of someone breathing in or breathing out, you can incorporate that. But also, I kind of like the little flickering kind of eye movements that it seems like Neos has this too. I'm just looking at Jason right now. I first noticed it in alt space. Oh, you have eye tracking going on. Yeah. Well, I was going to say, even in like alt space and VR chat, your eyes will kind of lock to a person that you're probably talking to. It'll make that assumption, and then it'll kind of flicker around. And I feel like there could be some assumptions about how you're breathing as well that could automate that to a certain degree. And I agree with Ari that would help a lot with just feeling more present and immersed with someone.
It's interesting though, because I was with Nicole the other day, and I noticed that I wasn't making eye contact because I got used to VR chat compensating for that. That I could point my head in the general direction, and they would look at them, but I didn't have to pay attention. So they would give this pulse, and then I realized, like, oh no, I'm having a conversation, but she can now see that I am not looking at her at all. So I had to readjust my neck and make eye contact.
Wow,
that's funny. For me, once you have the eye tracking, you can't go back. Like you're communicating so many subtle things with where you're looking, how fast you're blinking, all that stuff. Like I just, I would love to get my hands on an index, but I'm not going back to non-tracked eyes anymore after this.
Way.
Yeah, it's too valuable.
So, Jason, what you were talking about adding gestures to the mouth tracking and stuff, that would be one, is to have the breathing incorporated into it.
Yeah, I think that's probably possible. If you just you need a little animation for the body just to do like a little in and out animation, and then you could,
Well, it's interesting you say that because I've been working with Active Replica, who Alex knows, events company based around Mozilla Hubs. And we were designing these avatars with an amazing Dutch designer named Joost Egermont. And we actually animated based off of some of the designs we were doing together. And my suggestion was to animate these polygon shapes, pretty low poly, to be breathing all the time. So it was just, we did find people were much more comfortable when an avatar was standing next to them doing nothing, but just visibly breathing. It just doesn't, it's not quite as unsettling.
That makes sense.
It's really interesting, the little cues that we take for granted with talking to humans, and then when we come into avatars, we have to relearn that and learn what those subtle nuances is, so that we can incorporate that into our acting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, what I think is there's so much going on under the hood of when we're in the same room communicating with each other that obviously, Zoom fatigue is a buzzword right now, but it's true. You're cutting out all of these subconscious communications that we're doing non-verbally to make ourselves indicate that we're not a threat, that we're relaxed or we're tense. And there's all this. Well, the Morabian study that there's 7% of communication is text, 38% is vocal tone, 55% is body language. We're missing essentially half of the communication. So no wonder we're misinterpreting each other all the time. Yeah. And that's why I'm excited about having avatars like this with full tracking, is that there's all of this stuff I can now communicate and convey. And I think that without it, we're dissecting all of this stuff we take for granted in normal conversation. And that's why I think social VR is interesting.
Yeah. And Ari, I would love to experiment with you in Flipside anytime. I've had the program for years, and I've always gone in there by myself because nobody even knows it exists. But I'm all good to go in there and try, doing some camera work and trying to capture that.
Excellent. I would love to. I took Jason on a tour.
I enjoyed it a lot. Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, there's a lot more going on with it now.
And you guys probably saw yesterday, you can record mocap data now and export it to Unity and Unreal, and that's very exciting.
Working on that for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was their big push.
I missed that. What did you say, Alex? You broke up.
So, sorry. So typically, in Flipside, you do something live and maybe you capture it with camera and there's, 2D footage. But now they're making it so not only can you record the mocap data for use in Flipside, but you can export it out of Flipside as BVH files, which are compatible with, everything. Or you can actually get it directly into Unity. So, now it actually becomes like a little mocap studio.
In other words, that it's a 3-dimensional thing versus a 2D thing?
Well, no. So what Ari's doing right now. So imagine if instead of us just watching him do this now, and it's happening in the moment, and then it's gone. Imagine he was recording this, and then he could then take all that mocap data and then put it on another avatar in Neos or another avatar in VR Chat or Unity or some other program. So by exporting it as a standalone file, you then can play it back.
Ah, interesting.
It's similar to like how Engage does
yeah.
their kind of whole world recording. Essentially, you're recording the whole session.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What's it called again? What did you call it? Mocap or something?
Mocap, like motion capture.
Oh, motion cap. Okay, got it. Mocap.
Yeah.
Got it. Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
So Flipside is based around that of recording mocap. Like High Fidelity used to be experimenting with that. That was my second contract that I got with High Fidelity, was to make an immersive theater world just recording actors using mocapped avatars and playing back the recordings. But that's kind of what Flipside is based around, is creating animations. And you do the animation and then you can play it and then be the camera person.
Yeah.
But now you can export it to anything, so it's its own mocap studio.
Nice.
So
Much more
what kind of workflow does that imply? Does that mean that you are? Well, can't you mocap in Unity directly?
You can. There's a few different packages for it, but if someone is comfortable with the Flipside workflow and they like what they can do there, there's something nice about being able to get it out.
Got it.
It's collaborative too. No.
Yeah.
Right.
Carlos, by the way, just a fun fact. So Ari, Jason, and myself, along with David Gotchfeld and Kira Benzing and a few other people, we're all working in High Fidelity in like 2017 through 2019. And I don't think anyone ever introduced us to each other during that time, which is kind of silly.
I feel like I met each one. Well, I mean, Carlos has been in High Fidelity since 2020.
I was
2010, pretty much, right? Like you were there from day one.
I was there. I started in 2018 in February, or January of 2018.
Oh, I thought you were there earlier.
No.
I think I was there in 2017.
No, I got my VR rig in December of 2017, and then started exploring social platforms.
I remember I had a chance encounter with Ari there for one day on the playa, before in the big welcome area that they used to have.
Yes,
the spot, yeah. Even pre-spot, like it was like welcome, literally, when they still had basketball and ping.
Well, they had the High Fidelity people that welcomed you and showed you how they were tutors.
Right.
That blew my mind the first time. That there was actually like a real person there.
I missed that whole. Yeah. They had this thing set up, which you guys might remember, where it was in their welcome area, and everybody had builder rights, and they would wipe the area on the hour every hour. But between those hours, it would just be control. No, it would be out of control mayhem. It would just be experienced builders doing their thing. Newbies like me, wandering around, like watching it all happen. And then on the hour, it would just go like countdown and everything would just disappear and you would start all over again. I've never forgotten those moments, man. Those were really the magic of VR for me, is that watching somebody build something in real time, which is what I love about Neos, which I wish other platforms, hey buddy, hey there. Okay. Things are getting a little.
I remember the bingo game with Lady Camden.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I remember that. Those were good days.
Yeah, it's such a shame that it was January 20th when they shut it down last year, and there's so many sad people.
That was a sad month. That was a bad month.
Huh. Has anyone been in Tivoli?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been over there a couple times. It feels just like High Fidelity. Like it's what I keep waiting for them to unveil their new thing, and it's just like basically exactly what we left. I mean, it's the same place, with the same kind of crew of people too.
But it runs really well. Maki and Chaos and.
Nice. Do you guys know you know Ken, right? You know Ken Rigaud. Do you know Ken?
Kenneth.
Yeah, he's a great guy, man. He's another good memory from High Fidelity days. Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
I can't do that right now.
That's your actual dog, right?
It's my dog, and he's looking up with me with one of those rubber rings in his mouth. Like, come on, Papa.
Oh yeah, let's go play.
Let him give me a tug later, buddy.
Dogs do not see the value of VR. I always feel like my dog is judging me when I.
My cat.
My kid just fell asleep on the floor
right
next to me.
My cat's crashed out behind me on my jacket.
That's funny.
Well, good. Maybe we're getting to the end of this. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'll probably sign off in
Yeah.
a few minutes too.
I'll take this footage
to see you, though.
and put it on YouTube, and then let Ryan write about it, so get some eyeballs on it, and also.
Cool.
And Ari, if you want a copy of it, I'm happy to share it. If you do publicize it, I appreciate a credit for it.
Absolutely.
And
But let me make sure I have your Twitter handle, and I'll publish it there.
yeah, it's
Can I also recommend that you guys friend each other on the contacts list here, just in case we ever
Already
hook up
did, I
again
think.
Together, you can.
I did too.
It'll be easier to get us all together.
Perfect. Yep.
Send
there we
those
go.
those friend requests.
Ari, are you
Yeah,
are you on XR Social Club?
Yeah, I haven't been to one yet. I should check it out. Is that happening today?
What's your username in there?
In VR chat.
Is it on VR chat?
No, on XR Social, the Facebook page.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not on Facebook. That's probably why.
Oh,
I'm on
okay.
Discord.
Okay.
That's how I'm through there.
And
On Discord, I'm same as this one.
Okay.
1442.
Okay. I will. I'll look you up in Discord, and then send you a friend request, and it'll be this name,
Excellent.
Shelha. Good deal.
Yeah, I would love to have this content. I will definitely repost it. Thank you so much.
Yeah. It's. I was in Wave last night. They closed it. They're closing it today. Also.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah. That's.
More VR.
I did.
There's a ton of rumors about them coming over here.
Yeah. They're.
Ah.
Yeah.
DJs are moving. I did a three camera shoot yesterday with DJ Celeste.
Nice.
She did the Dark Crystal, an interpretation of that, and
Whoa.
she built the world and everything. And then
Oh, that's cool.
we had a VJ, and then 3 cameramen in there. Yeah, it turned out
Well,
nice.
yeah, the IDA is coming over here too. It seems like Neos are really
They like the
becoming
full
a great
body.
place for the arts.
Yeah, they like the full body. Well, we just gotta, let's make it happen. Let's get some more people over here. It's good for all of us.
Yeah.
Alex, man, good to see you.
Absolutely.
You guys too. And by the way, just really quick, Hollow Suit looks like it exists, and you can buy it, and the reviews
Okay.
look good. So maybe we should think
How
about
much?
maybe.
What's the price on it? What's the
So
price on it?
here's the funny-
1,500.
Yeah, so all the prices we were talking about existed at the Kickstarter stage. Now,
Okay.
if you go to their website, if you want to order anything, it shows you all the different pieces, and it says to send them an email, and then they'll give you the price.
Sure.
Yeah, but good to know it's still around in theory.
Yeah. I think anything to get away from the individual pucks, in my mind, is like the way to go.
Yeah.
But maybe that's just me.
Great. Well, I used to work at Perception Neuron.
That's right.
That was also.
Are they still around?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, for sure.
very much.
I prefer to like a suit because suits get sweaty. Watching them is a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well,
good
on
trying
that
to get
note.
out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, good to see you
Bye.
guys.
All right,
Jason.
thank you.
See ya.
Yeah, no worries.
Bye.
No worries.
Thanks
No
for
worries.
having
Catch you
us.
guys on the
Thank-
catch you on the flip side.
Thanks, Alex,
Nice to
Jason.
meet you, Sean.
Likewise. I'm Carlos. Ari.
Carlos.
Carlos. Yeah. Carlos Austin in Austin, Texas.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, cool.
Carlos is becoming the unofficial documentarian of all
He
things
totally
VR.
is. Totally
I
is.
love it. I absolutely
Excellent.
love it.
Yeah.
3rd generation photographer. So it's
Yeah,
in my
oh,
blood.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Really cool.
All right, guys. Till the next time.
Future.
Take care.
Thanks, everyone.
Stay safe.
Bye.
Bye.